Hello, Thomas D. Cat family. Today is Saturday, December 13th, 2025. And coincidentally, it's 12/13/25 because, 12 plus 13 is 25, spelling out the 12 days of Christmas. So, here's my point of view when it comes to dating. And I'm very glad Jarrett Stephens, Jarrett, Jarrett, or a single R, E-double-T, Stephens from Champion Forest Baptist Church, also known as my church to be exact. But here's how I see dating, and I'm very glad he taught me this. Because at a young age, when he expressed concern if my allergies were acting up, to take an allergy pill, and that's a good way to exercise discernment. Now, there's no right or wrong answer, but that's just my point of view. So it's always best to ask her for a teacher on their point of view if you feel like your relationship with your mom or dad is very difficult. So they can always give in their point of view. You don't have to make it uncomfortable, but the first thing I always suggest that is done with is this. And I'm glad Jarrett Stephens taught me this as well. It's very humbling. You gotta let a person and who's dating you trust you. You gotta let them trust you completely. And that way they can give their point of view of why and how. And yes, I'm very glad Jarrett Stephens had taught me this. Because dating requires trust for both parties, or whether it's teachers, ministers, friends, or your family, to always give in the best interest, such as like this, for example, you want to have your female counterpart return home and let's say before it's dark outside. And I believe that's a fair request. You gotta let them know that you're absolutely wanting to build a trust with the parents first. So you need to let both families build trust with each other and let them be comfortable, then making it be like Reservoir Dogs. Make it similar to like the Hallmark Channel with Katrina Law, because that's how parties should be trusting of each other. And the other important thing is to also be open with communication, because trust requires for you to communicate. It's very cliche, but it makes sense. There's no I in team if you're not going to communicate. So think of yourself like in a hockey. Think of hockey, sports in general. There's no I in team. there's no I in team, if you're going to just act solo. Oh, think of it like Forrest Gump. Forrest, in my point of view, acted like he was part of a team with Bubba Gump, Lieutenant Dan, and Jenna Gump, because my best point of view is that he understood what it's like to be on a team. He honored that part. But don't act like Rigby from Regular Show, where he always got in trouble. Oh, and Mordecai had to bail him out. Avoid acting like Rigby. And the last thing that's very important, but ask questions that can help them understand from their point of view. If you don't understand why, you don't necessarily need to agree, but you need to also ask both the party that you're dating like this. Why do you not agree with this reaction, or why do you not agree with this approach? Let them give their point of view. Like, say this. For example, Benson of Regular Show. Oh, I don't necessarily agree with him because of how he was always angry at Mordecai. Because how he was always angry. Or you can just say it like that. I don't necessarily agree with how certain situations were dealt with, but you need to get into the background of where it came from, and you need to make yourself need to revisit a situation without full truths only, no white lies. White lies need to be out the window. Excuses should be treated like white lies, out the window. Oh, you cannot always just hide behind the past, saying that it's just the way I was taught. No. Dating relationships operate from trust, communication, and acceptance. Hence, because I'm very glad that Jarrett Stephens from Champion Forest was able to help me remember it. And I was thinking about that was why. And also, importantly, is that, this is the last one, but some dating relationships don't necessarily end like the Hallmark Channel. It can be messy, kind of like how Jean Benoit and Tony Donoso ended the relationship on a bad note. In my point of view, Jean Benoit was mostly at fault for the relationship because she forced Tony to choose NCIS or dating her. So I know that that's just the way I see his breakdown. Is why I believe communication and relationships are important. So now you understand completely. So all of you, my Ohana, please like, rate, share, subscribe, reflect, and discuss. And you have a good night. Bang, bang.